Hey, welcome. So I've been making a game engine. I posted a little bit about it here and there on YouTube, and today I just kind of wanted to showcase what the progress is so far, what it can do, what it can't do. Why am I even building this thing, right? I grew up playing Pokemon. I like Pokemon a lot, and Pokemon is in the way I played it was a top-down game. You had little houses and a person, and you could travel, and you had grass and whatnot. And this is it's Pokemon, right? Now, for a game engine, we need a couple things. We need the person who's building whatever game they're building. This is not limited to Pokemon, by the way. This is just a one-off example here. But we need the person who's ever building to be able to code their own events. This is super important. The other thing that's extremely important as well is every user, whoever's using a game engine, they need to be able to make their game and whatever that is quickly. It's got to be fast. We don't the point of using an engine is to speed up the prototyping, and to do all of that, we have to kind of simplify some stuff for the user. So collisions, right? Who wants to code aligned axis bounding box or separating axis theorem every time you're trying to make a game? We use Unreal Engine, we use Unity, we use Godot, and I almost guarantee you never had to do that unless you're using low-level stuff like Raylib, processing, Simple Fast Multimedia Library, SDL, even Pygame. Without further ado, let's run our Viper engine here. So I'm going to type in Python 3 main.py, and this will run our program. And there's a couple things I want to take a look at here. So we have the collisions, of course there's layering systems, and there's a couple particular niceties here. If I push E, we enter edit mode. If I right click, I can actually move this blue box wherever I want. And I'm going to push E again. And then if I enter this blue box, I hit here, I'm going to push E, I'm going to right click and drag that red box, and it's here. I'm going to walk back down and just kind of pushing that up just a little bit. Maybe that one needs to be just a little bit further down. About there. So as you can see, we're able to move those collision boxes, and if I hit escape, this would close the program, and if we run it again, they're in the spot that we put them. So we kind of have like a live editing system with E, and I'm gonna do something real quick. So actually, let's go ahead and run our debug function here, and we're gonna just kind of fly through some walls. Now, Pewter City's gone, and actually it happens to be over here. Now this is something that has annoyed me many times while building a game, right? So over here in maps, you set the map position, and then you go in, you set another position, and then you continue, and then you gotta adjust and move and and eventually it's like And the point of a game engine, like I was saying, is to make it easy on the people to make games. Again, if we hit edit mode, we can actually click and drag this and drag it into place. There is no snapping as of now, or well, as of yet. Snapping should be something that I really should include, so I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to hit P, then E. This should save this. We're going to close and run it again. I'm going to run upward. And yeah, the map is in place. What is happening here? I allow the player to load in CSV data. So if you've ever heard of a program called Tiled, can generate TMX files, CSV files. You build the map in Tile, you export CSV data, my engine can read that data and it will assign collisions, layers, according to the layer you put it on. And then with those blue event trigger boxes, those are our on collision enter, on collision stay, on collision exit system. This allows the user to code custom logic, and this define on enter is like, hey, open or close. Also with Viper Engine, there is a custom animator. Right now it is very limited. So if we kind of look at assets here and go to player, I do have 2 sprite sheets at the moment. So if we kind of go over here to game, notice when we use the spawn player function, we pass it an image and then I say, hey, it's a 3x4. This is my animation time. This is my position. And if I was to load in the other player, and I'm actually going to turn debug mode off here and custom speed off as well. We're going to go ahead and run this again. Notice we have another player. But thank you guys for checking out Viper Engine.